Hello, friends. Welcome back again. Today we will practice the updated 128 Civics Questions and Answers 2025 version for the U.S. Citizenship Test as announced by USCIS. This video is in random order and in slow pace, so you can listen carefully, repeat after me, and memorize easily. It's a perfect way to prepare for your naturalization interview and pass the Citizenship Civics test with confidence. Make sure to watch until the end, pause the video when needed, and practice daily. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share,
and subscribe.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana Territory. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one power that is only for the states. Provides schooling and education. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of State. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? people in their district? What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To follow public opinion more closely. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says, America is free from British control. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why did the United States enter World War II? Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Lifetime appointment. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day,
Christmas Day,
Thanksgiving Day. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name 1. Fought for civil rights. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name 1. 34th President of the United States. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. Supreme Court justices serve for life.
Why?
To be independent of politics. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer will vary. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. There are 3 branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. Name 1 U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Afghanistan. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? We all become one. It is important for all men, age 18 through 25, to register for the Selective Service. Name 1 reason why. Required by law. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Name 1 power of the U.S. Congress. Rights laws. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. Who vetoes bills? The President. What amendment says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution. about who can vote.
Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Obey the law. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because of the state's population. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Name one power of the president. Vetoes bills. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. How many senators does each state have?
2.
What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Join a civic group. Join a community group. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who appoints federal judges? The President. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? War for American independence. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens of the United States. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner.